reviewed and updated every 5 years. The Barton County Solid Waste Management Planning Committee reviews the county's plan and recommends updates of the plan to the Barton County Commission for approval. The plan has been reviewed and updated per KDHE regulations. After the plan has been reviewed, we have to publish it, which we did on September 13th. After that, we are required to have this hearing. For this year, for the 5-year, what we updated was the economy and major employer section, the waste tonnage, the landfill equipment section, and our biggest changes that we made were in the recycling area. It really needed some updates. We updated our recycling, the different recyclers. We listed their drop-off sites, the different recycling activities, tonnages, and there's a write-up about Sunflower Diversified and Superior Essex. I think that's about it, but it was basically the recycling is what we focused on this year. So are there any questions?
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
I guess until we talked about this in study session a few weeks back, I was completely unaware that Superior Essex has absolutely zero waste. They bring nothing to you. And I think that's incredible.
Yes.
For one of our local employers. And I don't know that you see that very often. So anyway, that was interesting to see in your plan.
And I don't know how many years they've been doing this, but I know it's been
Yeah.
a number of years. So, yeah, that's
What,
impressive.
2014, actually.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's when they started that initiative, yes.
So I think everybody's has the plan in their packets. Does anybody have any other questions? Okay. I believe I'm ready for a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'd move to close public hearing, solid waste management plan.
Second.
Okay. Any other discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Okay, now we'll start into our agenda meeting with the close of the public hearing. And we'll call the meeting to order. And the first thing we do is, if you're able to stand, recite the Pledge of Allegiance.
States of to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first thing is consider the approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, next thing is consider the minutes of the September 30th, 2025 regular meeting.
Mr. Chair, I've moved to approve the minutes of the September 30th, 2025 regular meeting.
Second? Could I get a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Any citizen wishing to make a statement during the discussion of any item must first be recognized by the commission chair. After being recognized, that person should state their name and the name of any organization represented. Statements must be limited to 5 minutes. Please silence all phones and electronic devices. Recording the meeting is allowed, and the commission requests that anyone using special recording equipment be seated in the back row to avoid creating a distraction during the meeting. Okay, we'll move on to old business, and there is no old business at this time. Approval of the appropriations. Bev Smidler, our county clerk, will present details.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
This morning we have the accounts payable register for the period of September 23rd, 2025, ending October 7th, 2025, and just ask for approval.
Any discussion?
Mr. Chair, are you ready for a motion?
Yes, I am.
I'll move to approve appropriations for the period of September 23rd, 2025 to October 7th, 2025. Authorize the chairman to sign on behalf of the commission.
Okay, could I get a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Okay, move on to new business. All new business to be considered by the commission will be heard at this time. we've got a resolution adopting the solid waste management plan for Barton County. And once again, Ms. Hamby will provide details. Good morning.
So we have updated our 5-year solid waste management plan. Again, the biggest focus was the recycling. It needed some major updating as far as the information. It wasn't there. So we updated the actual recycling activities, the material and recovery section, the drop-off locations, and the date of the times and dates. And yeah, that's pretty much, that was the extent of it, but there wasn't really a whole lot of information in that section.
Okay, any discussion? Probably one of the things that people ask me the most is how long is this landfill good for? And I think you got the answer.
So we have about 90 years left at the landfill. So that's where we are in pretty good shape. That's why recycling is so important, because you're extending the life of your landfill. Plus, you're lessening the need to extract new materials, which is hard on the environment. So recycling is so important, and that's why this was our big focus this year.
Mr. Chair.
Try to make it 100 years.
Yes, and just kind of something that's kind of, I think, neat. So since Ellenwood, Stutzman's took over Ellenwood, and they do offer the curbside recycling like they do in Hoisington.
Right.
They said their recycling has more than doubled, or not, it went more than, sorry, so not doubled, over 50% has increased, and it keeps increasing. It's just to make it more convenient for the customers, and they are more willing to participate. So that's definitely a good thing.
Correct. Well, and I could just, by example, I've got 2 dumpsters, and it seems like the recycling dumpster fills up faster than the trash. So, and I think, everybody else in Washington is the same way.
Yes.
So I think it's really a good thing, and we
Yeah.
are saving the landfill. So,
And we have a new company that came in, and they are also offering the single stream curbside recycling. So I'm hoping to see recycling numbers go up in Great Bend as well.
Yeah, I guess you don't think about the positives of recycling in that way, extending the life of the landfill. A lot of people think that we're saving the environment, and maybe we are to some extent.
Correct.
I know a lot of times that the carbon required to recycle sometimes outweighs the benefit of the recycling. However, keeping it out of the landfill maybe tips that into a favorable position.
I think tell me if I'm wrong, but cardboard and paper is probably some of the easiest things to recycle.
Yes, and actually, the number 3 waste, so your number 1 waste is your food waste that comes to the landfills, and a lot of that could be composted and recycled. Then plastics, which again, a lot can be recycled, and then paper and cardboard, also all recyclable, or for the most part. I mean, there are some plastics that are questionable, but yeah, the top 3 wastes that are brought into the landfill can be recycled or composted.
Just like my house, what's the biggest thing is cardboard and plastics is probably the most things that we throw away.
Yep.
So anyhow, unless we have some more discussion, I'm ready for a motion.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
First, I'd like to say good job with reviewing that 78 pages. I scanned it, but I don't know that I read every word, but it's a good plan, and I appreciate your updates. I move to adopt Resolution 2025-16, a resolution adopting the solid waste management plan for Barton County, Kansas, and rescinding Resolution 2021-25, same adopted November 30, 2021.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Hi,
All opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you. I
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Okay, next we have a lease agreement with the Linsner property, and Mr. Schartz, our county works director, will give us details.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
The Barton County Road and Bridge Department wishes to extend the lease of approximately 5 acres in the northeast quarter, section 16-T17S-R14S. And to explain that a little bit better, that would be on 281 highway, north of K4 highway. And then it would be on Northwest 150 road, and it'd be a quarter mile west of 281.
on the south side of the road. We currently use that for storage of materials, sand, rock, and we park equipment there when we're working in the northwest quadrant of the county. So that is currently being leased from Kirby and Linda Lenzner. And we would like to extend that lease for 5 years from this year to October 1st of 2030. And they are currently asking for an annual payment of $850 a year. So I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys may have.
Yes, I don't know that I've got any questions, but I mean, I know this property very well, and it seems like it works out well for the Lenzners and the county.
Yeah, it works out well for us because it's kind of centrally located in Northwest. And if I remember right, it's on a piece of ground that's kind of on a hill, so it's kind of tough for them to farm it because of the water runoff and stuff. So it kind of works out for both parties. And we've fenced it and put a gate on it, so to kind of keep people out. So
Sure. Really, the piece of property, it's got, like you said, it's on a hill, but it's got like a terrace behind it.
yeah,
So it really doesn't change the farming operation. It's very little.
no, it doesn't at all. That's why they're so generous to let us use it.
And maybe I'd be safe to say that I bet it's been there for 50 years.
It's been there for a long time, probably longer than I've been around, at least that I
Probably
know of. So.
Longer than your,
Maybe my questions.
but yeah, it's been there.
It's, I would think, because I was talking, with our last lease, and the current owner, the other lease we talked about last week, he's owned it for 25 years, and we had it before he owned it. So, I mean, we're probably talking 50 plus years on both of these leases. So,
Sure.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
So with these two leases and then the pit that we have and then our location, that allows you a location in each of the 4 quadrants, is that right?
yes. So we have our pit in Ellenwood, which we will use for the southeast quadrant.
Okay.
We have a pit in Odin, which the county owns, which will do the northeast quadrant.
Okay.
And the northwest quadrant would be this lease. And then the southwest quadrant, we use the Dyer lot that Mr. Murphy owns and part of Great Bend. So, because we do go east of 281 a little bit. So we'll use half out of that lot and then half out of Great Bend. So it works well, so we don't have to come back to Great Bend to get material and add the miles and the time. It helps us, get done quicker.
Sounds good.
It's not cheap running those trucks around, so.
No, it's quite expensive. Just kind of looking, FEMA rates, a dump truck, just an hourly way, just to use it for an hour, you're talking $80 an hour, and that doesn't include fuel or the person driving it. So.
Okay, so I think I'm ready for a motion unless there's something else.
I don't, Mr. Chair. I move to approve the lease agreement with Kirby and Linda Lenzner for approximately 5 acres in the northeast quarter section of, let's see, the township 16, south, or 17 is the range and 14 is the section, right?
Yeah,
Kind of botched that up, but I want to make sure I had it right.
it's kind of confusing.
Okay. Annual cost to be paid from the Road and Bridge Fund, right-of-way line 002-92-6270.
Okay, could I get a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Good job, Chris.
Okay, next executive session. Yes, see no need for an executive session. So ending business, the announcements. Following the close of the agenda meeting, the commission will consider the authorization of personal changes for the classified positions, sign any documentation approved during the agenda meeting, or sign any of the documentations required for regular county business. Similar action may take place throughout the day. The commission will join the EEC, the Employee Engagement Committee, in hosting the county employee picnic. The picnic will be held at the Jack Bilby Square near the band shield beginning at 11:30. And I don't know, with the weather, I guess we'll still do it outside. I didn't know, this morning it was raining.
We were a little worried about that, and it looks like it's gonna be
Okay, I think the last 3 years we've had excellent weather, so, but anyhow, that's where we'll be at 11:30. The League of Women Voters is hosting a candidate forum on Tuesday, October the 7th, 2025 at the Great Bend Event Center, 3111 10th, Great Bend, Kansas. Doors open at 5 p.m. with the candidate questions beginning at 6:30. It is
5:30.
excuse me, 5:30, and it is anticipated that the county officials may attend. And I think the school board will go first, 4:28, and that'll be starting at 5:30. City council at 6:30, and then the college trustees will be at 7:30. So it's live streamed, and so hopefully you all can view it. And if hopefully you can all be there, but if you can't, you can sure view it at live stream. So pay attention. It seems like it's very important that we all pay attention to this because this is what affects our daily lives. So appointments, all the subject to change. The following appointments have been scheduled at 9:45 or following the close of the agenda meeting, planning session with media consultants. 10 o'clock, regular business discussion, Matt Potzner, County Administrator. 10:15, clinic furniture bids and program update for Karen Winkleman, Public Health Director. At 11 o'clock, housing project update, Jonathan Mitchell, Houston City Manager. 11:30, the commission will join the EEC at the county employee picnic. 1 o'clock, all-weather roofing and exterior facade improvement grant, Holly Decker, owner. And at 1:30, program update, Derek Hollingshead, information technology. The Travel 389, all businesses are located in and near Great Bend, Kansas. First of all, we'll be heading at 2 o'clock, Can Equip at 214 Southwest 40 Avenue. At 3:15, Queen Bee Nutrition, 2401 10th. 3:30, Beauty Bar and Kansas Pro Wash at 1409 Main. 4 o'clock, Mark Custom Sign, 67 Northeast 20 Road. 4:30, Central Plains Security, 2823 10th Street. And at 5:30, the Candidate Forum, League of Women Voters, Great Bend Event Center, 3111 10th Street, Great Bend, Kansas. County Edition, KVGB, Thursdays at 11:05 a.m. Bev Smiler, the county clerk, is scheduled for October the 9th, 2025. Other businesses, discussion items, and this is mainly for the commissioners. Do you have any discussion items?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I just would like to circle back to the candidate forum tonight. I really hope people can come out and attend that. I
Mhm.
think they're trying to do something a little different this time where they're going to have a group of candidates up on stage, and our own Patrick Kaufman will be there to moderate that and ask them questions. But while that's going on, if you want to visit with your city council representatives or trustees from the college, there's tables set up at the other side of the room so they can come in and do that, mingle. So there's something going on at all times. And so I really trying to encourage people to get out to that.
Sounds like changing it up just a little bit. So
Yeah.
change is always good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mr. Chairman?
sure.
Are we done?
No, go ahead.
Commissioner Esfeld had one, not today. So I haven't said a lot today, so I was kind of saving it for the end.
Sure.
I just want to say that like today is one of the most proud days I've had as being a commissioner. And it's thanks to the people sitting to the left and the people sitting to the right of me and the people sitting in the back of the room, matter of fact. Today, this commission will put in 120 man hours. This commission and its administrative staff. And it will not cost taxpayers $1 extra. Will cost them the same as if we adjourned this meeting right now and went home. But not one person on this team said no. Everyone here, everyone in this room said yes. We'll step up. We're going to put in a 12-hour day today. And it's not unusual for us, really. It's not all that unusual. And I think that this should be more the rule instead of the exception with elected officials, talking from the president all the way down to the township officials. And I hope people pay attention to this sort of thing and realize we're starting our day with our formal meeting. We're going to have lunch with our employees. We're going to talk to Hoisington about a housing project. Then we're going to go meet our local business owners in the afternoon. Then we're going to end the day supporting the candidates running for local office. And this is what we're supposed to be doing. I'm not patting us on the backs. We're just doing what we're supposed to do. And I feel like, to put a stamp on this thing, say that if your elected officials aren't doing this sort of thing and they're not putting in 12-hour days when they're needed to, fire them, elect new people. The people that are voting are in charge, and they should be held to the same level of accountability. So thank all of you. I'm very proud of all of us and appreciate the support.
Couldn't agree more with that. And it's exciting to be a part of this.
Mr. Chair, well said, Commissioner Hutchinson.
Thank you.
And I think tonight is so important, is just what Commissioner Hutchinson said. It's your chance to get out and know the candidate that you're voting for. And there's options, and that's something that there's not always been. And so there are good people out there willing to serve. Come out, listen to them tonight, know your candidate, who you're voting for, and support them, because then they can do this too and serve you. And I was involved in a meeting here a couple weeks ago, and I was told that everyone knew that the county clerk set the budget for the commissioners. I bet Bev didn't know that. And that's a big weight on your shoulders, huh? And then I was told that the commissioners didn't do that. And I thought, how sad that people out there just really don't even know what we do. So if you think that that's not true, this commission will tell you we spend hours working on our budget. And I told this group of people that believe that if they had a group of commissioners that weren't setting their own budget and didn't know about their own budget, maybe they should elect new people. And unfortunately, some of your smaller areas probably don't have a big opportunity of people to elect, but that's not the case in the city of Great Bend, our school district, our township, as well as our commissions. So tonight's the perfect night to come out, meet your candidate, know who you're voting for, and the nice thing is you can visit with them before. It's not just all formal form tonight. You'll have a chance to sit and visit with them, get to know them. So well said, and come out and support the people that are serving you.
Thank you. I couldn't agree with the rest of the commissioners more. So thank you for bringing this up to the public, and I don't think we can say it enough. So, and like Commissioner Hutchinson said, we're not patting ourselves on the back. We're just doing what we're supposed to do. So,
This is what we're supposed to do.
thank you all. Okay, then we'll move on. Citizens organizations may present request or proposal for initial consideration. I see none. The commissioners are available to the public on Tuesdays during regular business hours. One or more commissioners may be present in the commission chambers conducting county business throughout the day on Tuesdays. The commissioners may individually schedule personal appointments related to county business at their discretion. And the next regular meeting will be at 9 a.m. Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. And with that said, if there's nothing else to discuss,
Mr. Chairman,
yes.
I would like to finally make a motion this morning and move that we adjourn.
Could I get a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We're adjourned.
Now, stay